Welcome back to the Vandy Marvelous YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about something that's kind of controversial. But also I have some good news after that. Stay tuned. So I got some really great news, I think, and some news that just doesn't compute for me. It's the reason I almost didn't even make a video today. So there's a huge problem right now. There's a huge problem with this show on Netflix. Actually, it's not. I think it's a movie. I don't know. I haven't watched it. I refuse to. I don't want to give it time from my life to justify the creation of this art that Netflix called it. This past weekend, Netflix released this movie called Cuties. In a nutshell, it's a movie of a bunch of 11 and 10-year-old girls or whatever they are doing they're just twerking. I don't know, it's just a movie of 10 and 11-year-old girls twerking, which is sexualizing them. And you could go on the argument saying, well, no, that's up to the person interpreting the movie to say if it's sexualized or not, so get your mind out of the gutter type of thing. But it's like, no. That's absolutely inappropriate. You can't say that. Because these kids don't know. They're not even old enough to understand, like, the weight of what they're doing. I don't even know if this was all completely sentient of them, because you don't even start to become your own person until about 10, 11, 12 years old. And that's when you're barely, like, not even scratching the surface of it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like, I started young. I was still old enough to understand what it was that I was doing. And I knew from a young age that certain ways of movement were sexualized. What the hell? That was creepy. If she was staring at me, I would have been afraid. That looked spoopy. Cuties was just released by Netflix, and people are talking about it. The consensus is generally pretty bad about it. However, what I'm really mad about is that Netflix, well, there's two things I'm mad about. The first thing that I'm mad about is that Netflix has been responding to people. Oh, wow, this looks beautiful. Netflix has been responding to people about, their thoughts on this movie, saying that it's art and that it's up to the person watching the movie to interpret it. The second thing that I'm mad about with Netflix is that this movie is on the top 10. It's number 8 right now, as far as I remember. But it's on the top 10 trending in America right now. Are you I want to extend an apology out to all of the people that have Netflix accounts right now. I know that you don't want your money to go supporting something this terrible. Instead, you can try to help out with today's video sponsor, which, oh wait, I don't have one. However, if you or someone you know runs a company that has science-based or, more wholesome-based content and you want a shout-out or anything, contact me. I'm surprised that anyone watched this. They can kind of get away with it because people need stuff to do and it's a pandemic right now and they're inside. However, this is the worst timing for them because we have the whole hashtag Save Our Children movement, which I'm thankful for because we've been complacent about this for a long time. I've been complacent about it for a long time. I understand it is hard to do your part when you feel like you don't know what your part is, but if you don't know what your part is, the first thing you can always do is just be aware, educate yourself. If you really want to go down the rabbit hole and get scared, look up the Red Shoe Club. If the idea of that alone is not enough for you to want to change something, then I don't know, I guess you should click off of this video now because you won't care about the rest of what I have to say either. If you feel like this is a good thing because it'll allow pedophiles to get whatever they want out of their system legally per se. It's illegal. This is basically softcore child pornography, so let's just get that straight out of the way. Don't even argue with me in the comments, because I will tear you a new one. I am a wholesome person, but it's too much to unpack here. But if you're a teacher and you're watching this, you know that teaching kids, there's one lesson that's important. On a multiple choice quiz, if there's multiple answers that sound good, the one that is simplest is often the correct answer. So, in the case of cuties, the simplest answer is that this is awful, it should be done away with, and Netflix should be held responsible. If you want to challenge what I said today, please comment down below and let me know what you want to say. I want to hear it. I want to hear what you want to say, because I want to know who's watching this. Also, 75% of you aren't subscribed. So if you're watching this stuff, and I know you're watching this over and over again, if you're watching this week by week, why not just, hit that subscribe button? I'm watching you. I know what you're doing. Just like how the government's watching you watch cuties. Don't watch it. By the way, comment down below if you want me to make videos about the towns in my area. A little bit of history and trivia, kind of like a Brian 636 Hood Eats type of thing. Kind of well, that was dumb. Not trying to rip Brian off. I love him. I think he's great. But, we're creators. We gotta make content, and things look cool around here. It's you know what? Actually, don't even comment. I'm gonna make these videos anyways. It looks way too cool around here not to show it off. And with the fall colors about to come in, things are going to work out really well. In brighter news, something nicer to know. And this one's actually kind of funny. The mad lads at NASA, they were just, snooping around our solar system as they do, because there are NASA boys. Is that they found evidence of life on the most unlikely of planets, that is our neighbor, Venus. Not Mars, Venus. They found evidence of life on Venus. If you want to rewind the video and hear me say that again, yeah. There is now solid evidence that there may be life in the upper atmosphere of planet Venus. Which is hilarious, because they found massive amounts of phosphine. And phosphine exists as a byproduct of decay and of animal crap. I think that that's awesome. Well, how do you... I don't even know what to say about that. But it's good news, right? Like, while things here on Earth are getting more and more strange, at least our atmosphere is nice. And at least it's cold enough down here to where I need to bundle up, but be able to breathe the air outside, which I'm very thankful for. On Venus, there has now been found conclusive evidence that there may be life in the upper atmosphere. So we got cuties on one hand, and life on Venus on the other. This year just becomes more and more of a meme the more I think about it. Somewhere out there where that astral body lies, the big fiery ball in the sky, the sun god, where we get all of our human sacrifices from, somewhere out there, there is more life. It's been confirmed. How funny would that be for us humans to think selfishly like that we're the only ones? Anyways, that's my Magna. This is Magna Monday. Like, comment, subscribe, have fun, peace out, see ya!